And The Flash, no comment.
You seen they did a new poster for that, like new logo, who dis? And someone went, yeah, new logo, same problematic Ezra Miller.
It got moved up a week as well.
It did.
Moved up.
Hello,
Right.
everyone. Happy New Year. It's the first week of January, definitely.
Woohoo!
I would like to welcome you all back to the wonderful world of podcasting by two white men talking opinions.
Yeah.
It's never been done before, never be done again. Joking. Everyone does it, but, opinions. We had a great...
They matter.
We had a really good... that's really weird, because I think when we started it...
Hello. What?
No, it was said 23 hours 35. I'm pretty sure it was 53 when we did the last one. So something needs deleting because I don't save these. I export them straight to that. Anyway, I'm George. That's Connor.
Yeah, hi. What's up? How's it going?
We are back for a new year. New us. Connor's seen 16 films already.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
I'm joking.
In 3 days.
It's, it's a pleasure, as
Three
always,
days,
to be
Jesus.
joined by you.
Yeah.
And we are going to be talking about what we're looking forward to this year, which we always do, because it's a nice easy one and it's easy to pre-record.
Huzzah!
So I've managed to find the list on Movie Insider.
Okay, nice.
So if you're wondering why we're not talking about anything that happened in
Last
December
year.
or January, mainly
That's old news.
We
Bitch,
weren't
please,
there.
we've been to the next year.
So we've got a list of Movie Insider that's actually got them in the release months.
Oh,
so
nice.
we're not going to talk about every single one because obviously we don't know a lot about all of them. We're going to kind of go for the big ones.
Yeah.
And we'll maybe throw in a couple of TV references and see how we go. So we start off with January.
January.
2023. What a year! What a year it is.
I
Nothing
know, right?
bad will happen this year
No energy crisis.
because fucking hell.
And back to the real
We
world.
come to you live from a cave powered by a diesel generator. So I think for the biggest one in January,
Sorry, what is your list? You say Movie Insider.
I've got Movie Insider, and for my mind, so the bold ones are like the big ones, but the only one that I've seen stuff about before is M3 Gun.
M3 Gun. Yeah, Megan, aka female Chucky.
Yeah, M3 Gun.
M3 Gun.
That's how it's stylized.
M3 Gun.
Megan.
M3 Gun. Yeah.
By Universal Pictures is the biggest one because you've got other stuff like Candyland, Pale Blue Eyes are on Netflix, Alcaraz, The Old Way. We'll probably learn more about these and see them as the year goes on.
As the minutes go by, so when will this video come out, roughly? The first week, say the 3rd.
You don't know. This comes out on the 6th, which means that today Megan comes out because it's the 6th. Megan, Megan,
tell all my friends I'm going to see Megan.
Yeah. So yeah, you sort of talked about this last year. You've talked about.
Did I?
Yeah, I think no.
Or was it 10 minutes ago?
No, you've talked about when you've seen the trailer and stuff come out and just this looks like female Chucky.
Oh, it was Megan. Yeah, Freegan.
Mithregan.
Yeah, I saw it when I went to see Violent Mithregan as well.
Oh, Violent Night. The trailer was on that. Yeah,
the trailer for them.
Mithregan Night. That sounds like fucking
Mithregan Night.
like Saturday Night Fever.
McFreegan Night. Morgan Freeman.
I wouldn't say no to that. So from the premise, we can gauge that this is a serial killing
doll feminist
thing.
doll.
Never been done before.
No, not at this point. No. Love letter to Chucky, but just from the feminist point of view.
I'll probably see it because
absolutely.
I mean, it looks fun. I didn't hate the Chucky Child's Play reboot thing. It was okay, and the Chucky TV series is fucking phenomenal.
I still need to watch season 2, or hopefully by the time this is out, I would have watched it.
Oh, maybe you did, but yes, that's a film. Everything else I don't know, so I'm really you've got.
Oh no, A Man Called Otto. That's Tom Hanks. I say Tom Cruise. Tom Hanks' new movie. He's a grumpy old man and he hates Christmas. I don't think it's a late Christmas movie. He just hates life. He's a morbid, out of tune old man that's very bitter.
Out of tune, like a guitar.
Someone has to... Oh, fuck it hell. No, he has a cat and he's like, you're not going to stay on my bed. Next door neighbours make noise like, could you keep the noise down? Literally the trailer. Yeah, he's a man that's basically lost love and all respect of his life.
Oh.
But he's, Tom Hanks being grumpy. I mean,
Devil Conspiracy?
I don't know that one.
Plane?
Don't know that one.
House Party? Oh, shit.
House Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, I've still got this cold that I had in December. How weird.
Oh, how weird. Yeah.
Amazing Maurice offering Old Way, Snowfall, Missing, A Snowy Day in Oakland. Bezos, The Beginning. That's probably an Amazon thing.
Yeah.
Distant, Fear, close. Maybe I do One Fine Morning. So the thing is,
Yes.
Shotgun Wedding. We'll
brilliant.
probably see Teen Wolf the movie on Paramount Plus. We'll probably see all of these at some point.
You don't have Paramount Plus yet.
No.
I don't.
No. I don't really need to watch the
No, not
Transformers movies or the
Not
Tom Cruise.
When
movies,
I eventually caught up on
or
Star
the
Trek.
SpongeBob prequel series.
Oh really? What? How I became a sponge.
SpongeBob Camp Clam Shell Fucker, something like that.
Oh Jesus! Bloody hell!
So should we just move on to February? Because
There's a movie I saw literally last time I was at the cinema 3 or 4 weeks ago, a month ago, obviously. Cocaine Bear.
yes, when is that out?
I thought it was February or March. You may see it shortly. Did I just see Magic Mark? Oh yeah, Cocaine.
Cocaine Bear is February, so we could talk about that soon because at the beginning of Feb, so
Yeah.
January is normally the graveyard shift for
Of
most
course,
films. Not
of
many,
course.
but good. Sometimes it's the hangover from ones that should have come out in December.
Sometimes it's a 355.
But by the looks of it, not much.
No, good.
February's where it all kicks off anyway because February is when we got Moonfall.
Birthday month.
80 for Brady. No idea.
No idea that is.
Knock at the Cabin.
Sounds like a reboot of a horror movie.
The Last Deal.
Last Deal.
That's a Noel Edmonds film about Deal or No Deal.
Of course.
We've got
And they made it.
We've got our first re-release.
Have you a re-release?
Yes.
Got
Which-
Glass Onion?
no.
No.
It comes from the mind of James Cameron. Titanic.
Titanic.
February the 10th.
What?
Apparently Titanic's getting a re-release. So
Oh.
97. That was. So 25 years. Is it the 25th anniversary?
Yeah, maybe
Jesus,
then. Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
It's just a play for them to get back up into the top 3 of thingy movies.
Movies. Yeah.
So this next one, I've seen an advert for this, but this is
I saw
coming
it
on
on
the
Blue.
HBO Max originals as well.
Is it?
So for its distribution, we're presuming in America.
In America.
I'm assuming it will get a theatrical run because the
other ones
the
did.
horny mums have to go somewhere. Magic Mike's The
Single
Last Dance.
Shame it's the last one.
I didn't know that there was going to be a third film. Like when I saw the
Neither
trailer, I was
did
like,
I.
oh, but it looks like it's going to be dark, gritty. Like it's going to look like
It's Batman.
it's going to be like the Logan of fucking
Bat-Mike.
stripper films.
Logan. That's the tagline. The Logan.
The Logan of stripper films.
Directed by James Mangold. Unfortunately, not.
Oh, that would
That would
be a
have been
shame.
great.
There's a James Mangold film that I'm very much looking forward to that we got the trailer for last month.
What's he doing? I can't remember. What James Mangold? What the hell did he do?
Oh
Oh my God.
Dial of
Fuck
Destiny.
girl.
What a name is that? Phoebe Waller-Bridge is here. Indy's old now. He's young now. Look at his balls. Okay.
It's Han Solo.
Of an age. Magic Mike Last Dance. It's not really.
I mean, I
for-
haven't
it's
seen the
It's like
rest.
50 Shades of Grey. It's not really.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
us.
I was gonna say it's the 50 Shades of Grey version of strippers.
It's the 50 Shades of Grey. It's the fucking Kramer versus Kramer stripper. No. Of an age. Never heard of it.
Who?
Of an age. Sharper. That's an
I
Apple
don't know that
Apple
one.
TV Plus. Baby Ruby.
I've read Ugly Betty, not Baby
Your Place or Mine is a Netflix
No.
one. What About Love? No idea.
No.
Winnie the Pooh.
The horror.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh my
Comes
God.
out February 15th. So if you need a
Excellent.
date for Valentine's Day,
It
Take-
comes out on Valentine's.
it comes out the day after.
Oh, brilliant. Good. Okay.
Oh, that is amazing. I mean, I'm looking forward to that because it
Amazing.
just sounds ridiculous. And they're going to do a
Bombastic.
bandy version as well.
Grinch as well. They're discussing the Grinch.
Oh my
Hor-
God. Let's have a horror film, like
Let's have a
series
horror
of fucking
comic
kids people.
verse. Yeah.
Now, Of an Age was up here.
But it's now.
It's also here. So it's either the 10th or the 17th.
Oh dear. Undecided.
This list was published the 6th of December, so it was very up to date as we read this.
Yeah.
today.
A month ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
February 17th. Our first big one. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Woo! I've rewatched Ant-Man 1 and 2, and Ant-Man 2, I might have to shuffle up a few spots.
Oh, so you've got
I
newfound
still,
love for it?
I still think the first one's better, but I still...
I think the first one has so much overhang of Edgar Wright. And the second one is when it's like, okay, Peyton, do what you want.
do what you want.
And it's
It definitely
more
will
free.
move. It will move up past the crap of Phase 4. I don't know. I can't number it, but it will move up a few spots.
Well, would
definitely.
you say that it's better than most of? I think the best Phase 4 for me is, the top 3 are Shang-Chi, Spider-Man, and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. In that order, but I think Shang-Chi and Spider-Man could swap. But it's like those are the so far. But I really did like Eternals, so like out of I'm not hating on it. I like most of them. But
I might put that up above Eternals. Maybe Ant-Man and the Wasp. Maybe.
It gets shit on, but it shouldn't do.
No, I agree. I agree.
It's going to be a first look at actually Kang the Conqueror.
Oh,
Seeing Jonathan Majors. He's already done one of the roles. We'll see another one, and I believe this will be the version that will be in Secret Wars. Apparently,
like the main Conqueror.
So they managed to stop him or send him back, but they'll have he'll be back because apparently Secret Wars will be multiple teams of 6 trying to stop him, and then they lose, and then they have to gather heroes from across the multiverse to stop him.
Oh, very
that's
nice.
What he's all about. But yeah, I look forward to it because I think the Ant-Man films, no pun intended, are very small scale, but have worked so well and have been so much fun. And Paul Rudd's great, and it looks like it's going to be a more serious one with more consequences. Like,
for the ramifications.
This isn't just about having a gay old time and
good old time.
playing all the
Ants.
Ant-Man. Of an Age comes out again. Ant-Man and the Wasp is probably like one of the most anticipated films.
Oh, definitely, absolutely.
I forget what else comes out from the MCU, but I think it might be my top.
Marvels and Guardians 3. What's Guardians 3? Yes, that's another one. Guardians 3 and the Marvels.
Between them two.
And potentially Blade, because I think they found a new director, but they haven't put a date on it.
I think that's now 24.
Yeah, but they found a director. There's some hope with Blade.
Yeah. Of an Age, no idea. Return to Seoul, no idea. Emily, nope. What comes around, no idea. Cocaine Bear.
Yes.
That trailer, yes.
But based on a true story.
Yeah, and just loads of cocaine and goes on a killing spree. Like, let's 4DX
It looks like Violent Night, but based on a real...
Violent Night, but David Harbour plays a bear.
In a bear suit.
Is it one of them things where it's like, a real bear was filmed for reference and then they've made him like a CGI model, and then obviously because
I've no idea.
I'm assuming so, because a real bear wouldn't act under these conditions.
Motion capture bear? No way.
That's a surprising one. I think that will be an outlier in the top 10. It will be somewhere in the list, I think.
If the trailer looked as
if it's as fun as it looks,
mate,
you can't, enjoyment. All that stuff.
Definitely, that movie looks insane.
Jesus Revolution, no idea. God's Time, no idea. So we're into March.
A third of the way through years, and we only know about 4 movies.
We're going to get some more now, because also there's some at the end that have no set release date. It just says 2023. So there might be some that are in between all of these, but we don't know. So Netflix, coming out to bat with probably the strongest streaming movie of the year, will be the Luther movie.
Oh yeah, I was like, Luthor, as in Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg is back. I was like, man,
Idris Elba will return.
Yeah.
As John Luther from the BBC TV series.
This is March, like March the 3rd.
Yes.
Well, I need to watch all of Luther before March. Okay.
So yeah, March. It just says March. It doesn't have a specific date.
Okay.
But
Luther
because I saw they did screen grabs of it, like basically like set stills and stuff, and it was like, I remember them saying they were working on it, but I didn't realise it had been greenlit and been basically filmed.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yes, but I look forward to that a lot because I love Luther. It's one of the best shows the BBC has produced. Prom Pact on Disney Plus. No idea. This one, our second dose of Jonathan Majors of the year, not long after the first. Oh yeah. It's Creed 3, directed for the first time by Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. Jonathan Majors fights Killmonger. Kang versus Killmonger somewhere in the multiverse.
I've loved the Creed films so far.
I've loved them both. I haven't seen them for forever. Because didn't we see Creed 2 at Enfield?
I think so. We did, yeah. I really enjoyed that because I think it reinvigorated the Rocky franchise because Stallone's franchise.
Stallone's not in this one. The first one he's not involved in. Yeah,
because it's a spin-off of like that thing. So he's kind of passed. Like at the end of 2, it's like it's your time now. Like kind of symbolically, like I'm
pass
leaving
the torch.
This franchise alone. But they are going to do a Rocky 7 anyway. So it will kind of.
Isn't he still a producer in this one, or is he?
I think he's still an executive producer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like with this and Rambo, like they went on probably longer than they should have, and then they've had like Rambo had its retribution like
with Last Blood.
Like it's Last Blood. It's delayed kind of conclusion sequel. So Rocky will have that, but I'm hoping that this isn't the last we see of Creed.
Oh, absolutely not.
Michael B. Jordan has been very good. Like the way it's shot and the regime he gets into to get fit for these films is just fucking phenomenal. And the boxing does, for someone who's not like, I'm not an out and out avid boxing fan.
Oh, neither am I. No,
but yeah,
it's engaging.
It is very
definitely engaging. Does its job. Creed 3, cannot wait. Actually, looking forward to it.
Yes. The Thorn, no idea.
The Thorn, don't know.
Inside,
I don't know.
65.
A film just called 65. Oh, no, I didn't.
Scream 6.
Scream 6.
Yeah.
That's literally just over a year. Over a year. It was January this year and it's March, so that's 14 months nearly 14 months. Very quick turnaround. Scream 5 again didn't get a shout out in my year video, spoiler, but it was a very good. I don't know where I'd rank it as far as the Scream movies go, but it's definitely on the good half out of the 5.
Yeah.
Probably be the third best, maybe.
Yeah.
No, Scream 5's good. So
Yes.
Scream 6, a lot of the same cast. Nave Campbell, or one of the main leads, isn't in this one.
Yeah.
She's walked out.
Oh wow.
Oh, not just walked out. It was to do with
Go
money.
on now, go.
See ya.
Walk
You're
out
free.
that door.
But no, Scream 6. Looking forward to it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bunker.
No idea.
Golda. No idea. Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
March.
March.
I
the
thought it was
7th
later on. I thought it was
March
like
the
July.
March the 17th.
Oh, brilliant. Good.
At time of this, it could. Like
It
we
could
say,
potentially change.
These dates could all change.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We might wake up in 2023 and realise, oh, sorry guys, you're in 2022 again.
I love Shazam. It's it's my favourite, maybe second favourite. Like it's between this and the Suicide Squad for my favourite movie of the DCEU.
That's fair enough.
I really look forward to expanding on it. We've got Helen Mirren as a villain. Like, it's going to be great to expand on the mythology. What else we're going to get out of it? Like I'm just so excited, like for what we could get next.
Shazam 2, yeah.
Shazam 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Boogaloo.
But
Shazazaloo.
yes, one of the most anticipated for me, I think.
It's
I love
up there.
Zachary Levi. I'd like to see if this does tie into Black Adam or a wider DCU in general.
Will Henry
I'd be alright
Cavill
if
make a cameo?
I'd be alright if it kind of like stayed like its own thing, like stayed
Standalone.
standalone, and like we get to a point where it starts working again, and they have their own plan, like when these characters cross over again, because James Gunn will make sure that happens.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to a new installment, and it can't be worse than Black Adam.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
All right, a fourth installment of a film series with one of the most beloved actors in all of Hollywood.
Keanu Nice Guy Reeves.
Yes, John Wick Chapter 4.
That's in March.
March 24th, 2023. Apparently, according to this article that we are reading that was done at the time of recording yesterday.
Yesterday, a month ago, yeah. Okay, cool. John Wick in March.
John Wick, I think, is probably one of the strongest film series that have come out in the last 10
Modern
years.
series is, yeah, absolutely.
As
far as action goes.
I think I think you'll agree with this, that as they go on, they get better.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah.
And I can't wait for the Continental series will come out next
Some
year
point
as well.
next
this
year.
year, sorry.
Yeah,
It'll come out this year.
yeah.
And there's, talks of maybe still they could do a crossover with Atomic Blonde and the ballerina.
Which is
school
still,
thing
I think,
from
for 2023 as well, I think.
At the moment, yes.
Yeah.
It's not got a set date, but I
No.
think it's just got like a coming next year.
Cool.
This year.
Okay, yeah. 6 months.
But I think that's probably second or third for me. Like, I love John
That's
Wick.
definitely
I love
in the
Keanu
top 3, I
Reeves
think.
and
Yeah.
bloody Lawrence Fishburne. Like, it's such a great world that we've been involved in, and it expands and changes things, and you learn more about it, and it escalates and escalates, and they are fucking amazing.
They are. They don't
And
slow
the action,
down.
the action is phenomenal.
Keanu Reeves is getting older, but he don't slow down like fine wine.
It's like he's stopped his aging process.
Yeah.
Champions?
No idea.
Nope. A Good Person.
No idea.
Untitled Universal thing. No idea.
Incredible Hulk reboot.
Maybe. The Lost King.
No idea.
No idea. This is going really well.
This is great. Very accurate.
And to round off March, we've got, this is a film I saw a trailer for, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes. This looks so
What
much
is it
better than I
called?
thought.
Honor Among Thieves. It's
Yeah.
got Chris Pine in it, and a woman that turns into a bear. Like,
Yeah.
thing.
Randomly.
I've never been big on Dungeons and Dragons.
No,
but
literally, I think the pop culture growth for it has been since Stranger Things, I think.
yeah, and also
For
I
me,
think that,
anyway.
this was probably, about 20 years too late. 'Cause
And Hugh Grant as the weird, like, overseer.
yes, but Hugh Grant's done a lot of weird roles, like
Yeah.
his cameo appearance in Glass Onion.
Yeah, you did hear about that, yes.
Yes.
That was a very random one. You look at someone, you're like, oh my god, it's his character from The Gentleman. Because it ain't traditional, like, rom-com Hugh Grant. It is, like, modern day,
character
what the
actor
fuck
Hugh
Hugh
Grant,
Grant. I'm like, okay.
And like, it's making a franchise out of something that maybe should have been done like 20 odd years ago when the
Yeah.
demand for a Dungeons and Dragons
Was
thing,
there.
but the technology's there. So I think if it does well, it could be a good kind of franchise thing, like
Potentially for Universal,
Lord
yeah.
of the Rings light.
Yeah.
Like in terms of
Kid-friendly, PG.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
lore. Because what did they do? What was it? Warcraft. They did the movie.
Warcraft,
They wanted
yeah.
to do the same kind of thing, but
That didn't
Luke
take
Evans
off.
was in that.
I believe so.
That was what, 2019 or 17?
I think 16.
I fucking don't know
Maybe.
anymore.
Might be 2018.
Who are we? Where are we?
What? Who am I?
But yeah, I look for that's. It looks like it's going to be like a Robin Hood-esque like the Tarantino
Yeah.
one, like quite fun, not very like meaningful, but hopefully it, if people enjoy it, it spawns a franchise. For
Bankable.
those
Might
people.
be bankable. Yeah.
Exactly. Heart of a Lion.
No
No.
idea.
1001. Nope.
No.
Spinning Gold.
No.
Okay, April.
This is.
On a Wing and a Prayer.
No. No
I
idea.
think there's an original version of that. I don't know. That sounds like something that was made years ago.
It kind
The
of
day
does.
after my birthday, April the 7th.
February
The
the
best
7th.
present.
The best present.
The best present I could have is the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh. Wait, is that?
It's a me, a Mario. Yes.
I
This was
did
April
like. I did like that second trailer.
I did really. I like how it's like, here's all the aspects of the Super Mario games, and this is how you
Yeah.
make it. Because I think that's the only thing that Sonic has kind of failed on, is incorporating the games and the lore into the film. 'Cause
Oh,
I know
absolutely,
that
yeah.
it's like just have him in the real world, but that's
Mm.
very Smurfs 2 kind of,
Yeah.
Lost in New York shit.
But
But you've got
Looney Tunes ish.
You've got Rainbow Road and Mario Kart like references. You've got like the levels of the original Mario from
Yeah.
Nintendo 64 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you have all these, like you have the power stars that are either like the little power up ones, or it could be a reference to Super Mario Galaxy. Like you've got all these kind of this whole world to
Lore
draw
and
on.
culture. Yeah, exactly.
And they could, that's how you
References.
maybe do a space one. You basically adapt like a Super Mario Galaxy.
Into a sequel movie or whatever down the
possibly,
line. Yeah, cool. No, I
And
agree.
it can fit on its own. Like if something fits on its own within the lore, like, and you don't have to have played the other stuff, but you get something else out of it, I think that's going to be the most enjoyable thing. The cast seemed like a lot of fun, like Charlie Day as Luigi.
Yeah.
Is it Anya Taylor-Joy
as Princess Peach. Yeah, I knew that voice.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't look quite like Princess Peach. Like Mario's
Height.
Yeah.
Height.
No,
Something.
just in the like her proportions of her face as well are slightly off. But obviously, Sonic does that thing of just adapts the characters from the game and just gives them new texture. Whereas Mario has given it more of a stylistic flourish, apart from Bowser and like the animal ones.
So I guess that's her in like
That's her in
Smash
the game, yeah.
And then if I get her in the movie.
Yeah, it's slightly different, like obviously because of the artistic style of the film, but I think it's going to be a nice ensemble piece. Jack Black as Bowser, like it's going to.
Oh yeah, I see. It's
Yeah.
the hair. I don't think it's
the
the
hair
fact
and
it's,
slightly like the eyes.
it's
and
the
stuff.
positioning of stuff. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's rejiggled, but
We
yeah.
shall see. Cavalier,
Got no idea.
the Pope's Exorcist,
No idea. Pope's Exorcist. No idea.
RMN,
No idea.
Sweetwater,
No idea.
Renfield.
No, so that is Nicolas Cage, based on Count fucking Dracula. Nicholas Hoult, I think, is
Oh, is that the one? That's the
yeah,
Dracula one.
that's the Dracula one. Because Renfield, I think, in the Dracula mythology, I think he's like.
Daniel Radcliffe in that, or is?
I don't think so. It's Nicholas Hoult, Nick Cage. I mean, look at that man. Nicolas Cage is Dracula.
Yes, we
Look
saw
at
that
that.
photo like a while ago.
Look at that. While I'm on the subject, Nicholas Hoult, one movie that we recorded a month ago / 20 minutes ago that I forgot to mention, that it was a very recent watch. It's called The Menu. That I think would just literally be in the top 15.
Yeah.
Just because it's.
Because I remember you saying you saw that.
Yeah, no, that was a chef's kiss movie. like some of the other movies I mentioned, you don't know anything about it. The more you'll get from it.
Mm-hmm.
But Nicholas Holt's character, oh my god, you love to despise him, but he played it to perfection.
Yeah.
For me, potentially best supporting actor nomination at least. I think he was amazing. Anya Taylor-Joy had a lot more of her character, but despite how great Nicholas Hoult is, I'm glad I'm going to be seeing him sooner rather than later in Renfield.
Yeah.
But I know it's a vampire movie.
So that's cool. That's now that I know what that one is, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Mafia Mama,
No idea.
Quasi, the Hulu original.
No idea.
Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah. That's
Spin-off
reboot.
or is it
No
a
reboot.
reboot?
Bruce
Oh.
Campbell, I think he's executive producer. It's HBO Max, but I think he is getting a theatrical release as well.
Ooh.
I think. I don't know about over here. At least in America, I know it is.
Depending on the audience
Yeah.
anticipation for it, because Evil Dead is great, and I think Ash vs Evil Dead was a very good show.
Very good show.
And it's a shame that that's gone by the wayside. But yeah, Evil Dead Rise, I think that's anticipation for that there. I definitely would see it.
Yeah,
If it's
no,
a theatrical
it's
release.
yeah.
Next Goal Wins.
That's Taika Waititi's movie about the 2014 World Cup about Brazil, I think,
Oh, wow.
something like that. It's a Taika Waititi movie. I know that.
Taika Waititi sports movie.
Yeah,
Could
something
be
like
interesting.
That. Yeah.
Not much CGI and shit that you can do in that to
Yeah,
fuck it up.
football. Yeah. CGI the ball. Yeah, real man.
Are You There, God?
No idea. God, ain't real.
Polite Society.
Polite Society.
Yeah.
No idea.
Paint.
No idea.
The Ark of the Aardvark.
No
I
idea.
assume that's an animated thing.
Yeah.
Netflix original. So we're on to May now.
Oh, April's quite a busy month then.
Yeah, we're starting to get busy as we gear towards the summer months.
Yeah.
We've got no specific date, just says May. The Mother.
No idea.
That's a Netflix original. Our second MCU theatrical release in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Nice.
Most anticipated film, I think, for me, in terms of we finally got James Gunn back. We did that. Our
That's what I
episode
mean.
3 did that.
It should be our anticipating because we made it happen in a way.
Well, I
in
watched
a way.
it happen. I made it happen.
I
You
made it.
rehired James Gunn.
But I love the new Guardian suits, the comic accurate, or even from
Yeah.
the game, the blue and the red.
Yeah,
I love that.
the comic
suit.
accurate stuff. And
Yeah,
this is the
love it.
last film with this version of the team. I assume it will carry on in some capacity, but we will have, like, because as Pom Clementif has said, like, it's not like over, but anything that happens after this will be drastically different, which I'm there for. And by the looks of it, it's, you know, Rocket's backstory. We actually get his wife from the comics, or girlfriend, like the Otter. I forget her name.
Yes. Oh
who
no,
was-
Layla. Yeah.
He was mentioned in the tag for associates when he was arrested in Guardians 1.
Nice.
So I can't wait to be depressed by that.
Yeah, brilliant.
Probably
Animal
most anticipated,
cruelty.
yeah.
Animal cruelty.
Hooray! It's
Yeah.
CGI, it's fine. Love Again,
Don't know. No.
Book Club 2.
Book club. Was that? Is that the one where there was a bunch? It was basically a bunch of elderly women.
Book Club
I
2,
did-
the next
yeah.
chapter.
Yes, I did see this with my mum, and it was quite funny. Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Candice Bergen, and Mary Steenburgen.
Oh.
But no,
Mary Steenburgen is from Elf, and she is from Back to the Future Part 3.
Funny movie, actually.
Yeah?
I would recommend.
What year did it come out?
2018. Fucking
Wow.
hell, Yeah.
There you go, the long anticipated sequel that Connor's been waiting for.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Consecration.
I don't no idea.
19th of May, Fast X.
Oh boy.
Fast 10.
Yeah.
Fast 10
Part
Part 1.
one?
Fast 11 minus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm interested to see how this franchise ends, and obviously it being a two-part. Well, they
This
say
is
it's a
part-
two-parter.
But then that just says Fast 10, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I'm guessing it's 10 and 11, but they are of one story, because they were like, we only did it with the 10th one, but it's going to be in two parts.
Yeah, exactly.
But it seems
Maybe
to
they've
be,
removed part 1 and part 2 to get people to go into theatres, man. They don't want to see half a movie.
Maybe, but I
don't
wouldn't be
know.
surprised like if the cliffhanger it ends on what it's going to do, how it's going to culminate. Please, for the love of God, let Brian O'Connor not be in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop
Let it
Wheeling
go.
out the Paul Walker character, because he had a lovely send-off. Stop trying to do it. And we end May with a film from Lionsgate about my father, which I have no idea about.
No idea.
And we have the first Disney live-action remake in The Little Mermaid
Oh, nice. Okay.
with Halle Bale,
Halle Bale. Mm-hmm.
Bailey. I look forward to that because, you know, I'll watch them if it's, you know, Little Mermaid is not one of my favourites that I've liked, but I will give it a try because, you know, failing that, it'll end up on Disney Plus anyway.
Exactly.
And it might be one of the better ones. 'Cause,
Hopefully.
you know, Disney need to make their moolah. And Bob Iger's back, so it can't be bad.
Can it?
That's it for May. Apart from 2 big tempo releases. Well, 3 if you argue for Little Mermaid, but okay. June? Okay. 2nd of June. Was originally going to be this Christmas. It's just gone. But we got a new look at it from Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Nice.
Previously Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. Now it's
now just
Across and then it'll be Beyond. So I can't wait for this movie. I'm so excited. Into the Spider-Verse, as people know who listened to this in our first year, or like
Yeah.
our first time doing it. Like 2018 was our first year. We started in June, and
It was number
it
one.
was number one for me. My favourite movie of 2018 was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and I loved it, and I still love it. It's one of my favourite movies of all time. It's so beautifully crafted, so well done. The art and animation styles between universes can only, you know, how are
Grow.
they going to top it? And I hope
Yeah.
it doesn't just become a thing of, you know, multiverse it like the MCU kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm confident with Lord of Miller being involved, and I look forward to, you know, essentially our main character is Miguel O'Hara,
Yeah.
and you know Miles is going to be a second
Second act
rate
player.
player in that, and how that potentially culminates in Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Will it end on a cliffhanger, or will it just be a thing of, you know, just leave it open for a sequel instead of like this leads directly into the next one? But we shall see. I really look forward to that. Actually, no, that's my first. That's my.
That's
top.
probably number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then Guardians second. I think that's fair.
I'd say Guardians. Oh no, sorry. Spider-Man, Guardians, and then John Wick. I think they're the three.
Yeah.
Or John Wick and Guardians, swap them around. Spider-Man, John Wick, and Guardians.
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, and
something
then
like
you've got like Ant-Man in fourth.
In fourth, yeah, because that's more of a recent. We didn't know what Ant-Man 3 was until like earlier this year. So
Yeah. A film I'm surprised by, because is it following on the rebooted sort of timeline, or is it following the original timeline in Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, which we got a trailer for the other day, which was pleasant.
I mean, I
but
saw it, but I didn't care about it.
Optimus Primal transforms from a grey gorilla into a grey robot.
Oh,
Okay.
Sure. Is that a thing?
The thing that I liked about the cartoons and about the earlier movies is it's a distinct style of each Transformer. They all have the definitive look, so you can tell them apart. And they start to lose that from like the fourth one onwards. And I think Bumblebee was really good. Bumblebee was a good movie.
Fun prequel,
and it kind of slipped under the radar because I think the bad work of the previous entrants in the franchise
because Last Night was only 2017 and that was 2018. I think it was a very quick turnaround between those two.
Because Michael Bay wasn't involved, but like even their version of Optimus Prime in that I think is miles better than the second Optimus Prime, like the 4 and 5 Optimus Prime.
Okay.
I like the 1 to 3 one. But I'd say that was on par with the Bumblebee one.
That'll be next year's like franchise. I need to sit down and watch everything because I still haven't got past.
I don't think. And the thing is, we're going to end up doing it on this, and I think it will just kill my brain cells watching Last Night again.
Oh well, no. For me, it'll be the first time. Age of Extinction. Age of something. Yeah.
Age of.
So I haven't seen past the first Transformers, so I'm really sort of out of the Transformers franchise. I don't know a lot.
One I really enjoyed. 2 I thought was okay.
Yeah, okay.
And then 3 happened, I was like, oh, this is going downhill.
Okay, right.
And then there's a thing about, in number 4 where he can go out with his daughter even though she's underage because of some Romeo and Juliet law, and it's like, Michael Bay's taken a lot of time out of the film to show us this bit of essentially paedophilia.
Yeah, right,
so, let's move on. Strays.
No idea.
Untitled 20th Century Fox film. 20th Century Studios, sorry.
Fantastic 3, a spin-off on How to Get to Fantastic 4.
Well, I don't know whether they'll put the thingies under it, like the Deadpool. Deadpool wouldn't be under that anyway. It would be under the MCU and Disney Plus, wouldn't it? No, Disney Plus, like Disney and
I assume.
So that's an interesting. That could be something akin to See How They Run, because that was the 20th Century Studios one.
Yep.
Elemental, that's Walt Disney. That's about a fire and water element that fall in love.
Kind of like Inside Out thing.
Inside Out, I think Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, okay.
And the art style does look like Inside Out / Soul in terms of like the wispy thing. So,
I mean, it doesn't sound terrible. I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's potential 10 to 15 fodder. So,
yeah.
The Blackening. No idea. No Hard Feelings. No idea. Now, here we go. Controversially, finally coming out. Should it come out? Will it actually come out? Is The Flash in June 23rd?
Protector of not our universe.
I think this is after Black Adam and knowing all the stuff that it was like, we only have enough money to release 2 films this year, so we're pushing everything back. And the fact that they've just gone radio silent, and now because it's been a couple of months where Ezra Miller finally hasn't done anything, they've started promoting it again, and it's like, you guys are tone deaf, and you're either going to just push this movie out and try and make some money back, or if it surfaces back up again, or if Ezra ends up doing anything again, they are just going to bury this film and we're never going to see it. Which is a shame for Michael Keaton. That's the only aspect I'm interested in.
Yeah, right, of course. I think at this point.
I'm probably not going to go first week, and I doubt if it comes on streaming, I think I would see it then. But I'm not going to go out of my way to see The Flash. It was just like out of principle of like everything that Ezra Miller has done, like they haven't conveyed themselves in even a vaguely positive way. And that's down to the choices of one person. But they continue to employ them. So
such as it is, yeah.
And Ezra Miller's pronouns are they and them, I believe. So if I've done that right, yes. If not, I do apologise. We learn, we do. Untitled. What the fuck's that? Untitled Adele Lim / Lionsgate comedy movie.
No, I don't know who Adele Lim is.
I saw Adele and I was like, really?
I said fine.
To the box office. Now, after this trailer that we got at the beginning of December, and my love for this franchise, because this is another thing that, like, my dad showed me these films. Perfect trilogy, I believe. Very questionable fourth one.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, I was like, what
We
franchise
finally
is
get
this?
the end with Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
The Dial of Destiny.
Weird name,
Very bit.
better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
Because there's a dial and there's destiny, and there was a rumor that it was going to be used as like a time travel element, like the dial like makes her go back through previous indie adventures. But I believe,
Hence why he's de-aged in some of it.
but I think that we're going to open with that, and that's going to be like a prologue,
A prologue,
or a flashback. Like I doubt that they're going to, let's burn
Have him
through all
old.
of our money
Very young.
by having young Harrison Ford. It's
Yeah.
his last Indiana Jones one.
Yes.
I'm interested to see how, as much as I don't gel with the fourth one as much as the others, like.
I do need to give them more
I
big
would-
rewatch.
I would say that I might want to buy the box set, but also now that there's a fifth one coming out, I should just wait
There's
until
no
the
point.
fifth one. Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
So I might, because they normally come on Amazon or something, because they were on iPlayer not long ago.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. No, Channel 4.
But now
Channel
TV,
f-
now
Channel 4
TV
they were
as
on,
well.
yeah.
I think now TV.
I love these. I'd be interested to see how they, resolve the whole like Mutt Williams stuff from the fourth one and him being married to Marion Ravenwood. It's James Mangold, who's a great director. I wonder if Phoebe Waller-Bridge has been involved in the writing process as well, because she's kind of filling in like the Mutt Williams role.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
Part of it in the trailer was kind of like, oh, it's just like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull again, like old Indy with a younger person who's a relative of his, because he says like maybe it's like sarcastically or just like it is genuine that he's her godfather.
We'll have to wait and see.
We
won't
will have to wait
But
and
no,
see.
Indiana Jones 5. I can't wait.
That's
surprised.
when like I was excited because I love the franchise and like we're finally getting it, but also like
You saw
it was
footage.
kind of like
Mm.
I don't know, can we do it? But then seeing the trailer, I was like, yes, I'm in.
Whenever they filmed it, when did they film it though? Like 2020, 2019, like ages ago.
But I want to say it ended 21, beginning of
Mm.
22,
Okay. Right.
because it's been delayed a couple of times anyway.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. It feels like it's just one of those movies that, regardless of the pandemic and everything, it's been delayed for many
Yes.
eons, and
many Eon Productions.
it could have been sitting since 2018 for all we know.
I know it's definitely been in development since then anyway. Harold and the Purple
Raincoat?
Harold and the Purple Crown.
Oh, no idea.
Kids film? I don't know. There's
Yeah,
nothing
probably,
about it in there.
probably, I
No
imagine.
plot description. So that's June. I think
Okay.
we're starting to get there.
Bit of traction. Mm.
Yeah. July,
What's that in
not a lot.
Oh, really?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 films.
Okay.
I'm
sick.
excited for probably the majority of them.
Okay. All in July? They're all in July?
Yeah. So we'll
What?
start off with Insidious, Fear the fucking hell. It's because it cuts Fear the Dark. Because it cuts off the thing, but then when I go back,
Insidious, is that the next installment of the Insidious?
Yeah, Insidious,
Oh,
Fear
wow,
the Dark. Whether it's a
okay.
prequel, sequel, you fucking find out. Because I don't know.
Yeah, anything. Mm-hmm.
I'm not big into them, but
No,
that's-
I'm not. No.
Now, what I am looking forward to is a film in a franchise that has sort of Fast and Furious itself in terms of it has, gone into its own. Like, it started off in one genre
Mm.
in terms of the spy espionage thriller. It's expanded on the lore as the series has gone on with the stunts and
Oh,
has gone
yeah.
more outrageous and egregious and more of a fantastical box office element with Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Part 1.
With Part 2 set for 24.
2024, yeah, I think.
I know that they were going to be. I think they were going to be a year, or they were 2 years and they've been moved to a year apart, or they were a year apart and been moved to 2. I don't know.
Yeah,
because a lot of the
yeah.
production shut down because of COVID and stuff, because they filmed them back to back,
They did.
which makes sense when you're making a 2-part movie that's going to come out a year apart, because that's a lot of filming.
Mm.
I look forward to that because I really did like Fallout, and I liked Rogue Nation. What was
Rogue Nation was number 5. Ghost Protocol, that's the
Ghost
fourth
Protocol
one.
was fourth. I like that.
Yeah.
And I like the original trilogy as well. I think as it's Fast and Furious itself. It's sort of
definitely.
established itself on what it can be, and I've been here for that. Bed rest.
No idea.
No idea. Now we're on to 21st of July. I'm really looking forward to this. It's the Barbie movie.
Yeah, good man.
Margot Robbie as Barbie, or one of the versions of Barbie.
One of the
because we're
Barbies,
going to
yeah.
have a version of Ken played by Ryan Gosling, of course, but we're also going to get Ncuti Gatwa
Yeah,
and Simu Liu. So
Brilliant.
I don't know what this movie is, whether it's
I have
them
no
in the real
idea.
world or them in their world, like what's going on.
Like a
from
Don't
the-
Worry Darling. We're not a simulation, but when they
Yeah.
wake up and they're like, oh my god, we're in
What
Barbie
is
land.
actually happening?
Yeah, we're in
kind of
Barbie
thing.
land.
Because
yeah.
Will Ferrell's in it as the bad guy,
The bad
someone
guy.
like that.
The
Like,
Hasbro governor.
like someone on
It's-
roller skates chasing them.
I said we haven't had a trailer or
Do
anything
you
for
like
this, haven't
Barbie
we?
movie roller skates? And I think you'll get it. I think
roller
Skating.
skating.
that's just them. Oh, there's one where like they're being chased by people in suits on roller skates as well, and I think one of them was Will Ferrell or it was someone akin to that. But that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. A bit ridiculous, but hey, it's
No,
Warner
we're here
Brothers.
for it. We're
Let's
here
do
for it.
As is surprisingly not a Warner Brothers picture.
I mean, that's not.
There,
This
that's
is-
Will Ferrell.
I know, but that's not the Barbie movie. That's just with roller skates, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the part of it with Margot Robbie.
Oh, okay. But
So he's
who's
the
that?
bad
Who's that with him?
That's not Will Ferrell.
Younger,
Will
younger
Ferrell and not Will Ferrell.
CGI.
I will say that Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
The
the
same day
man
as-
who moved the earth, as the trailer
With-
keeps on saying.
Yeah, we saw that because it's like in 6 months. It's like you can see this, and the cast looks great because it's a Christopher Nolan film. But
yeah,
it's his first one not with Warner Brothers.
Yes, it
Because
isn't.
Tenet
Isn't it?
was, and then this isn't, because obviously, like after the success of Dark Knight and that whole trilogy, he was given free rein by WB to kind of, make what you want to make, kind of thing. So it's weird that this is.
No, I mean, I'm just looking at the cast.
So the cast have got Cillian Murphy,
Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., who we haven't seen
Florence
since Shitty Doolittle.
that was a great film. Florence Pugh Pugh Pugh, Rami Malek, Benny
Safdie,
Safdie, Josh Hart,
Dane
Dane
DeHaan,
Jack
Jack
Quaid.
Quaid, Matthew Modine, Dylan Arnold, Alden Ehrenreich,
Yeah. David Krumholtz.
Kenneth Branagh, David Smolchin,
Kenneth Branagh's kind of become a regular for him.
Gary Oldman,
'Cause
yeah.
He likes working with his regulars, and
He-
sometimes they come back or dip in and out. Is Michael Caine in it? Casey Affleck, Scott Grimes, George
No.
Zuckerman, James Darcy. Wow. Matthias Christopher Denham,
Denham, yeah.
David Rose,
Guy Burnett. Louise Lombard, don't know who that is. Emma Dumont. No.
Gustav Skarsgård. There's another one. Was
No.
it?
Yeah, there's Gustav Skarsgård. I don't know who that. I don't
Wow.
recognise him.
No, it's
Evil
Vikings.
Westworld. He also appeared in Westworld.
Cancelled.
But you've seen it.
So,
Yeah.
and we
Okay.
round out July with the Marvels.
Ah.
Interesting where that goes with the additions of Kamala Khan and
Iman Vanali,
Monica Rambeau. Because Maria's the mum. Maria's the mum, Monica's the daughter.
Yeah, you're right.
And
Yeah.
the graphics we've seen in the new suits, it's interesting because obviously each time they're linked by their powers and they'll keep swapping places. So it'll be interesting if they use that to become, like, as part of the plot, they can use it in battle scenes, like to switch between each other or whatever.
Mm.
And,
Or whether
like,
she'll-
and how the resolution of that goes and what that means for
How
the
that could
cosmic
affect
side.
the cosmic stuff. Yeah, exactly. Hmm.
Oh, here we go. August, best month of the year. Are you ready?
Oh, what's going on?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh.
I don't know whether is it third one.
Yeah, I think so.
Mutant Mayhem. I don't
Mutant
know.
Mayhem.
Not confirmed whether that's a.
I need to watch the rest of them. Because I
It
like
doesn't say
is
whether it's
Stephen
a
Amell.
continue
Is,
of the other
is,
ones.
is Stephen Amell in this one or is he not? Or,
It didn't say.
We'll find it out. I'll find it out.
But I don't know whether it's a continuation or another reboot.
A reboot.
After fucking.
I think 2016
Was
or
it
17
Shadows
was the
of-
last
Shadows
one.
of
Out
Bastards?
from the shadows.
Yeah.
What we
Okay.
do in the shadows.
Yes.
What we doing?
Meg 2, The Trench. Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
what? Oh, what? Meg 2?
Meg 2, The
Called The
Trench.
Trench.
Yes.
And then when you heard The Trench, I heard Aquaman, which obviously was
Yes,
cancelled. But
but we're
Meg
getting-
2 is called The Trench.
Because the Jason Statham movie, the Meg, is based off of a series of, sort of books, but they're very short because, there's not a lot in them. But like
Kids novels.
there's essentially, and one of them fights a dinosaur. Will we see that in this series? I hope so. 'Cause
Maybe.
I fucking love
This
the,
is Fast and
I
Furious but
love-
underwater.
I love the Meg.
I
love it.
need to
It's
rewatch
one
it.
I bought it on Steelbook because I loved it that much. and
I
it's
bought the
gorgeous.
steelbook because it's cheaper.
Mm,
But
it
no,
was.
it's a very nice steelbook anyway. I like it.
Yes. Untold Universal something or other. Don't know.
Horror reboot, I imagine. Maybe.
Gran Turismo, based off of the game.
With David Harbour.
Interesting.
I mean, yeah, I've never played those
I'm
games. so
assuming
yeah,
it's going to
I'll
be
have it.
like a NASCAR level kind of, old style racing film.
I think David Harbour's like the mentor, and there's like a young driver.
Yeah,
in
I
the
hope
car.
it's not like the Faceless Driver that you have to level up through countless hours of shit.
No thanks.
And the photography mode. Fuck Gran Turismo. It's boring. The early ones are great. We're finally getting the Haunted Mansion, not the one that... Is it the Guillermo del Toro one? Because I know he's been pitching that around for fucking years. And he's even met with Ryan Gosling a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
And they've gone on the Haunted Mansion ride. And then eaten lunch in the park and just discussed like what he wanted to do.
Ideas.
Because he's wanted to do that for like at least the last 15 years.
Haunted Mansion, is that not a Disney thing though?
Yeah,
Haunted
Walt
Mansion?
Disney Studios.
Oh, so okay, right.
Think of the Eddie
right.
Murphy movie,
Yeah, that's what I mean. I knew the name.
and it's got much more potential than that.
with much more potential. Yeah,
'Cause the
okay.
ride is freaky. The
Mm.
last voyage of the Demeter movie. I don't know.
No idea.
What the fuck does that mean? That's,
The
what's a
Demeter.
Demeter?
Last
Dementor?
Dementor
Dementor.
of Azkaban.
Blue Beetle getting
Cool.
only in theatres on the new poster, August
Nice.
18th.
Yeah, good.
And I'm excited. Yeah, can't.
I mean, I don't know the character.
It's what Batgirl.
We're getting into like
It's
really
that territory.
weird.
Yeah, we're finally getting into their territory of let's do other
Guardians of the Galaxy, but with a beetle.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Untitled body comedy, no idea, because that could be anything.
Body comedy.
Body comedy, sorry.
It's
The
alright.
Equalizer 3. Yeah, I like the
okay,
Equalizer
yeah.
films.
I need to see the second one.
The Nun 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was alright. A bit
I
scary.
think.
Haunting in Venice.
I don't know what that is.
Wow.
Sounds like Kenneth Branagh as Poirot, like one of those movies.
I think that might be.
Really?
Let me have a look. Because they've announced the next
They
one.
did announce a third one. Yeah.
Michelle Yeoh, Kenneth Branagh. So I'm assuming
Oh.
Hercule Poirot. Yeah.
Oh,
Haunting
brilliant!
in
I
Venice.
knew Haunting in Venice was something to do with that.
I look forward to that because I like the last two.
I did.
Expendables 4.
I mean, yeah, I need to see the rest.
God, they get worse as they go
I
on.
imagine they get worse.
It's a great concept, but fuck me, they run it into the ground. Untitled Universal thing,
No
no idea. Craven the Hunter. We're into October.
Wow,
Craven
so
the Hunter.
late next year, but Craven. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't be much worse than Morbius, can it?
If Madam Web's in it and they actually tried to put some spum in the
Put the spum in.
then yeah,
Put my spum in.
put the spum in. Maybe potential. I don't know. Aaron Taylor Johnson after playing Tangerine. Oh no! One movie genuinely forgot
Bullet
to put.
Train.
Yeah, fuck. That was in the top 5. What did I put Black Panther instead of? Oh, what did I put as number 5? Glass Onion and See How They Run and Batman and.
Batman was
Black
4. I
Panther,
think it was
yeah.
Glass Onion. Because you went, I'm going to honourable mention this and then say my real number 5. And then you just
Yeah.
said Glass Onion. Oh, well.
And then whatever I said as number 6 was.
We'll never know. Listen to that episode and Connor's going to
Oh,
frantically
I'm
punch
actually
himself
gonna
in the head.
cry. I'm actually gonna cry.
Yeah, Craven the Hunter, Spum Universe, let's go.
Yeah, that's-
Can't be worse than Morbius. How's it going to link together? Fucked if they don't even know. True Love,
True Love. I don't know idea. Can't be that true.
The Exorcist.
Oh, the I think that's a reboot of The Exorcist.
Yep.
Yeah, I would see that.
We've got the Paw Patrol, the Mighty movie.
Oh, brilliant! Can't wait.
Never watched Paw Patrol. Probably never will because
I can't wait.
that's not getting played in this house. Fuck, we're in October, aren't we? The Underdogs.
No idea.
Saw X, which we're assuming is like
Spiral.
a 10.
Yeah, because
'Cause
that Spiral was
Spiral
the
from
ninth
the Book of
Saw
Saw.
movie. Yeah, it was
And
from
there
the
was
ninth,
Jigsaw,
which
was
was like
the
the
8th.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck that.
I mean
The Saw movies are like, they're just, I think they're overrated personally. Like, they start off
yeah.
well, but
the first
they
two are
Final
great.
Destination themselves.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
November. There's not a lot here, but we start off with, I think, one of your favourites from, was it this year or last year?
Last year.
Dune Part 2.
As long as it's as good as the first, because like, the second half of the book is great.
Will
so.
they do you reckon they'll do all the other books?
Well, because
It's
no,
a long
because-
old fucking franchise.
I'm nowhere near done with it, but no, Denis Villeneuve wants to do that one and the second book as a trilogy. So he wants to do this one and
so then
the
they can
second
maybe
book.
like have a different director come on and do
The
the others. Because what is
maybe.
like 8 books?
I think so. I think
They're
there's
just all
6.
2-parters. 16 films.
16 films. No, I think so. Essentially, there's 6 main books by the original director who passed away, and I think his son and another co-writer, someone in the comic
Oh, what,
industry,
like, carry
are
on?
co-writer. But they've done like X amount of other books. It just keeps on going.
Oh, so they'll probably just do the main ones then.
I imagine.
And
Ideally,
maybe borrow stuff from the expanded media.
exactly.
But I will probably watch part 1 properly for the first time and then go and watch part 2.
I'll definitely will be doing it back to back for that. But yeah.
The Hunger Games prequel thing, the Hunger Games, A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
I totally forgot about
The
it.
weird prequel that's got Peter Dinklage in it. I mean, sure.
I mean, yeah, I'm not excited, but I'm not against it.
Here's the big one. This is your favourite, ready?
Yeah.
Trolls 3, Trollstopia.
I haven't
Trolls
seen
is actually quite good. Like,
Is
Trolls
it?
1 and Trolls the World Tour. It's
Trolls.
like Sing.
Trolls 2 was the first home rental, home premiere during the outbreak. It was
Yeah.
Trolls 2.
World
Go and
Tour,
rent it
yeah.
now.
Rent it for you kids because we know
Right.
you're all stuck at home and they're fucking driving
They
you
can't go
bananas.
nowhere.
But I think Trolls is it's inferior to the Sing franchise.
Sing franchise, yeah.
But I like it, like for what it does with the, you know, basing it off of those toys and having nothing to do with them toys is fantastic.
Quite great.
And you know, Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake are very good singers and actors. So,
Oh, fair enough.
and to end up November is Wish.
I do.
Okay.
We wish to know more about these movies.
Okay, and then we have December. Are you ready?
Go on, how many releases we got?
At the moment, 5.
Fair enough.
We've got Wonka, the Timothy Chalamet
prequel, young Willy Wonka, yeah. How he's going to eat a load of chocolate, not put a load of weight on, because that man is like a twig.
Yes.
He's like skinnier than you. He's literally like a twig. Twiggies of the twigs. He's literally like 6 stone, 5 stone. He's got anorexic. Christian Bale's machinist son,
Maybe.
I think. That's
Interesting. I'm intrigued.
Yes.
I don't know what that's going to be or how
I
it's
can't
going to...
picture it, yeah.
You know, is he going to turn to Johnny Depp? We don't know.
At the end.
Interesting, at the moment, this is listed for the 20th of December, a Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel.
Not against it.
Not against it,
Yeah.
but surprising considering, you know, is this what he's doing after Ant-Man or Paul Rudd? Or is he not in it? Like, is it... Because I wouldn't be surprised if the kids aren't the new team, but, like, we follow the old team or someone else, like, doing,
I
like,
feel
legacy-wise.
you got to have the family element between him and the
Yeah,
wife.
but I don't expect them to be the leads.
Oh,
of,
no.
like,
Have
you
them
know,
in
we're
the
the
background.
Ghostbusters,
Yeah, no. Have them in the background.
World building kind of thing, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. A remake of The Colour Purple.
Okay.
It's been listed as a musical, so I don't know if ever there's a stage adaptation that they've filmed or redone for on screen. Migration.
I don't know what that is.
Nope. And apparently Christmas Day and rounding off December is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Woo.
We'll
okay.
see. That could be delayed. It could not be.
It might be just before December, Christmas Day. I don't know.
Shall we go through
The TBA, like,
the TBA
question mark ones.
2023s? We've got Mummies.
No idea.
We've got The Last Train to New York.
No idea.
If I can scroll it down, as I have to do every single fucking time. Sesame Street.
Okay. No idea what exactly what it is.
Bit too late, because, you know, the Muppets have kind of been sparsely used anyway, so, you know.
Why now?
Yeah. I think there's room for it. I think just it's a film that was probably in demand more like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Legally Blonde 3 is the same. I think it's quite a late sequel, but, you know, we're getting a lot of these now, so maybe that'll work. A new Salem's Lot.
Oh, Stephen King. I kind of forgot that was happening, but yeah.
Looking forward
see
to
it.
that.
Yeah.
Kandahar.
No idea.
Being Mortal.
No idea.
They all say in theatres, and then we've got nothing for that. Oh, we got there's some TV series like bidded in this as well, because you've got Alice Darling, One True Loves, and then you've got Secret Invasion, Kids vs Aliens, Monster High 2, What's Love Got to Do, Smoking Causes Coughing, Showing Up, New Gods, Yang Jian, that's an A24 one, Marlowe, Force of Nature, Cuckoo, and Unwelcome.
Okay.
No, Showing Up is an A24, sorry. But out of that, I know that, you know, stuff will probably get added in that, and it may seem like there's
Dates will
not a
change.
lot coming out.
Oh, God, no.
But still,
Rubbish year.
But still, that is... It's a decent... Like, we've got some decent ones in there. There's probably, you know...
There's ones that we're genuinely excited about as well.
And
not
there's
just
stuff that will either, you know, come out sooner, and there'll be stuff added, like, you know, not just the TBAs, but you'll have, like, you know, other stuff will sort of be surprising us throughout the year, especially towards the latter end. You'll have,
if
like, oh, this is coming out, like, this has been pushed forward, or this is coming out.
Yeah, so I mean, if it's stuff from 2024, and it's like,
pushed
oh, you're
back.
lucky, you want it in November, we have it in November. We could get lucky with a few things, whether it's any of the Marvel Disney shit, but, like,
you know,
random releases.
On the face of it, it might look like there's not a lot there, but I think, you know, we're going to be pleasantly surprised. I think for all of, you know, for all of the shit that we had in 2022, I think that we did have
I feel like it had a good year.
We had a very good plethora of high quality and well-made films.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Obviously,
this year.
TV series and stuff to come out, like you've got The Bad Batch has just been confirmed as January the 4th.
Nice. Okay.
The trailer came out today as in real life, not as in, like, you know, when we're listening.
4 months ago, yeah.
Yeah, so we've already watched it because it's already out.
Already.
You know, you've got stuff like that. Like, there's a lot to look forward to, and, you know, as ever, we will be here to guide you.
The question is,
through...
will we watch Andor before by January? By Bad Batch 2.
Should we make it like our Mr. Sunday Movies thing, where they're always meant to do Snake Eyes, but we'll always be like, yeah, we'll review Andor.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Hey, best Star Wars show ever. So I'm told, because I haven't watched it.
No, right.
But what are you most excited for to come in the year of 2023? What are you excited for us to maybe have a meltdown over because it's either really shit or really good?
Amazing.
Like,
The Barbie movie. Barbie
think
should be in the top 3.
I think it's gonna
want
be
it
top
to be.
5.
I want it to be amazing.
I mean, if we were really into this, we'd like predict our top 10s and then see what our real
Right
top 10s
now.
are like.
I'll just predict top 5 just because of based on what little we know so far. But in terms of the big names, what I want to do best. But
Yeah.
I'm not in an order. But I'm going to say Dune 2. Hopefully Guardians. Spider-Man.
Yep.
Hopefully. Something else. I can't think of any name. Maybe Ghostbusters Afterlife 2, whether it's going to be called in Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
And then at a push, like the indie sort of like dark horse would be Barbie.
Ooh.
Maybe, I don't know. That would be my.
I think my top 5
in the
might
list.
be,
In the list, yeah.
If we just because obviously the ones that I know, so I would have to say I think Oppenheimer will be in the top 10, but I don't think it'll break the 5.
Yeah.
I think Barbie.
Which I can't believe we're saying, but you know.
I'm really fucking looking forward to it. I'd say the Barbie movie, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, John Wick Chapter 4,
Yeah, I forgot
Shazam Fury of the Gods,
Mm-hmm.
and most anticipated for me at the moment in time, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Right.
Will we be right in 12 months' time? Come back
Yes.
and find out. But as always, welcome to the new year, the new us.
The new multiverse.
What do you want? We'll do there'll be movie stuff. We'll review stuff. Actually, we'll do more reactions and more as time goes on. But let's get started on the new year, Connor.
Hoorah.
Hoorah!
Hoorah.
At Pastry Street was Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. If you are so inclined to follow us throughout the week, if you want to get in contact with us by sending us some electronic letters,
Electronic letters. We've gone old school, have we? At nerdbiblecontact@gmail.com.
and obviously,
You're bowing.
obviously, it's David Tennant again.
It is David Tennant again. New teeth. That's weird. Where was
Same teeth.
I? What?
RTD2 coming at you. That's another thing to look forward to. But what are you looking forward to? Let us know in the comments below, and we will see you
Next time. Next year.